energy for you, you know. And now, see, I didn't know which way I was going to start. I have many ways to end. But it's also Hunter leaving a legacy for all of us in so many ways. So just for a moment, I will tell this little story about the legacy part. So after he died, I had all these letters. These are just a few of them from Random House days that he wrote me that were really the secret story of his experiences with Random House and getting published, because no one really knew about them. He never wrote about those days. And I took the letters after my mother died, and I had no place to store them. When I went to Charlottesville, I took them. When I went to Virginia, when I went to Zurich, I took them. And when I went to Belgium, I took them to live, you know, those places. So the letters traveled around, and they survived. They didn't, you know, get lost anywhere. But I wouldn't have published them. I couldn't have. And after Hunter died, I just immediately felt, you know, I had all these they're not exactly signs, they're feelings and intuition and all running through me, and I started writing a book. But after 2 years, I showed it to someone at a writers' convention. He said, he was a publisher, he said, "This is wonderful, but you can't do anything without permission to publish the letters." So I took my courage and I contacted Doug Brinkley, whom I didn't know except by reputation. I wrote him an email, I introduced myself. He wrote immediately back, and he gave me his cell phone number and said, "Call me." So I called, I didn't ask so far about the letters. I called him up on his cell phone, and he was so poised. I said, "Hello." He said hello, I said hello. I thought he's going to say something back, and he said nothing. And I said nothing. And then I thought, he's going to hang up the phone, you know. And so I introduced myself, and I think he already knew. And he said, "I know all about you." That's what he told me. "I know all about you. Hunter told me all about you." And so he gave me permission, blanket, do anything you want. You know, use the letters, no fee, no nothing. I'm not going to supervise. Go ahead. And I thought, well, that's the way I thought of Hunter. That's the way I knew him. He wouldn't put any kind of restriction. But I was really floored to find that he actually kind of cleared the way. He cleared it. He made Doug Brinkley trust me, because he conveyed that he trusted me. And so anyway, that really made me feel like, okay, you have his blessing, and now I got the book in the window. That was, but you know, yeah,
Congratulations.
yeah. But as you know, he was like that. If he had a friend, you could count on him. I thought, I mean, like I know that Ralph Steadman had doubts and wondered, you know, what does he think of me a little bit, he said, but I'm sure he felt wonderful about Ralph Steadman. He loved his work, and, you know, no reason to question.